Abraham Heschel. Phillips Randolph was an atheist and the lead organizer of the March on Washington, and Dr. King formed an alliance with him during the Civil Rights Movement. Now you may ask me, why is this important now? The Civil Rights Movement was decades ago and we are past it. But are we truly past it? Have we conquered our intolerance towards each other because of indifference? I say we have not. If we had, last year, a whole town would not have been wiped out. Gaza. You may call it politics, I call it failure to understand the other. If we had conquered our intolerance, little kids in a school in Pakistan would not have been massacred. You may call it propaganda, I call it failure to see humanity. An atheist blogger, just for his views, was murdered in his own home country because he did not believe in Islam. Some people strong in their faith thought they could kill just regular workers working for a newspaper called Charlie Hebdo because it did not align with what they believed in. And immediately after that, everyone was that, I'm Charlie, I'm not Charlie. That's disturbing. If you ask me what I am, I'll tell you I'm human before anything else. I'm not against one or the other. I am a very devout Muslim. But I don't oppose the killing of Muslims or anyone else because it's Muslim or anyone else, but because it's a human. And before anything, I value the life of humans. I'm also a fairly realistic person. I do not think I can be anything like Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I don't expect any of you to be like him. People like him are not born every year. It's a thing that happens over centuries. But I do think I have a responsibility. I have my story, and it plays a role in this darkness. I'm an engineer, or a future engineer. I graduated in 2 weeks, so I got my ring. Engineering ring. Thank you. And I'm part of a senior design group called Transformineers. We're 6 people, very different from each other. I'm a devout Muslim. Anthony right there is a Christian. We have Becca, non-denominational Christian. Sandra is a Baptist Christian. Romana is a secular humanist, and Hugo is a Catholic Christian. Extremely different, not just our religious views, everything else. Our way of working, our idea of work ethic sometimes. But we designed an orphanage. We designed a medical clinic for 400 orphans in Haiti. And it will go into construction this October or early April next year. And when I was reading the bios of each of our team members to why they did what they did, something stood out. Something in their identity, in their faith, asked them to do that. I read Anthony's bio, and he said that as a child he volunteered with San Jose Catholic Church, and he thinks civil engineering is public service. I read Sandra's bio, and it said it was her church that asked her to do things for other people. I can speak for myself. I'm a devout Muslim, like I said, and it is my faith that drives me to be kind to everyone I can. We are very different, but we are similar, because we stand for the same cause. We can no longer let our differences divide us. So here we are, the Transformineers, just a tiny little group, doing 2 things, doing something kind, something generous for unprivileged kids. At the same time, trying to understand people who are different from our own selves. So like killing 2 birds with a stone. Or like Hannah from IFIC staff likes to say, feeding 2 birds with a stone. Thank you.